and what institutions used to stand for has become very nebulous. And so a lot of people, whether it's the church, whether it's the government, or even corporate structures, the stability that people used to have in institutions, thinking this institution is going to stay the same forever, is gone. It
Mm.
doesn't really exist anymore, and people haven't caught up to that reality. And so it's really difficult for some people to find a footing. And when you ask them to trust, they're afraid to invest the energy of trust, because when people trust, they think that in a static terms. Part of trusting is the belief that something's going to stay the same. And so if they try to attach themselves to something and then it changes a week from now or a month from now or however long, that just freaks people out. And so what I've been trying to lean into with people is being more reflective and thinking more about how they show up and what they bring to places. Do they
Mm-hmm.
bring a trustworthiness on their own? Of how, because if a person's being honest, most of us are also not static beings and we don't stay the same, but we want something else to stay the same for our sense of safety. And so I try to invite people to either be conscious of the fact that they are a continually evolving being, and that the processes, the way that even the way that we do things at Unifies, we look at everything as being iterative processes. So every encounter informs the future encounter, and it's not just an idea that we hold in our heads and say it's going to stay this way no matter what input we get, no matter what feedback we have. We're going to force it to be the way that we imagined in our minds before the people showed up. That makes no sense. So I think the new idea of trust will probably need to evolve, where it's dynamic people in participating in dynamic processes with dynamic organizations. And so that also contributes to the sense of flourishing that we're trying to promote.